All right, everyone, welcome to Forex Market Mondays. We're going to take a look here. I've got even some more back tests for you, so we can take a look at this. This is kind of what I'm doing individually on securities, and then I showed you kind of a group back test on a lot of securities. But the idea is pretty simple, right? I'm looking for strategies with some form of edge, right? Some ability to make money in the market over time. And with that, I'm using those to help me set levels when it comes to trading. So Bitcoin here this is a purely discretionary level, just because we came up to 70,000 again and got completely rejected from it again. So this makes me think that we have to, at some point, either reject from this entirely and, a new Bitcoin bear market, and everybody who's been kind of hyping this up is wrong, which happens, right? More people are interested in the level, the less clean that level is. Uh, so we're getting a pretty ugly rejection so far today, right? This was kind of Sunday's candle, and then we rejected from there. So I've got kind of a level above. If we can reverse this and start to push higher, that might be finally the final straw. I don't know. Again, like I mentioned, I own a little Bitcoin from right here, and I'm just waiting for this 70,000 break before I get too excited on anything else. Now we have pound franc here. This one came up through the algo for anywhere from this kind of 130 to 14 to 15, we'll just say 114 to 115 in this area right here. So I've got two alerts set. The idea is when you have a big push down, it makes sense to look for somewhere to short these pops. That's what the algorithm is looking for there. Last but not least, we have gold. So we've got two levels on gold. One is a potential buy if we pull back into this zone right here. Call it 2,681. And then we've got 2,775. If it gets there this week, that's, again, according to the statistics and everything that I've been running on these back tests, that would be an area to look for a short. Now, certainly just not going to take these positions when they hit this level just blindly without thinking. But what I am doing a lot of is I'm starting to look at these and say, okay, now that I've got a general framework on what it is that I want to do and what it is that I want to look at, now I can wait for any of these alerts to get hit, and when they get hit, then I can start to look at price action when it gets there. Same thing I do with my swing trading, same thing I do with kind of all forms of trading. I use, and the same thing we do over at Stats Edge Trading, if you want to come check that out with Stats Edge Pro, same thing we do there in the equity market. We want to use algorithms, we want to use logic, we want to use something that we can actually test as opposed to just a bunch of squiggly lines to prove that if we continue to trade in this particular fashion, we'll end up making money. And then when those prices get hit, we put on our thinking caps, we look at the price action, we say, is this a thing that I want to take at this time? If it is, then that's how we take it. So that's my process when it comes to these things, is combining statistics and combining technicals to try to make for better trading results. So if you like this kind of stuff, again, make sure you're liking and sharing and do all those things, and I will talk to you guys soon.